Mahr is one of the most important institutions in Islamic marriage, deserving of separate attention. This concept holds special significance in Islamic law and cultural practices, providing financial protection for women, emphasizing their dignity in the process of marriage. Let's break down what mahr is, how it is determined, and how much money is needed to pay it. Mahr is a monetary or material sum that a man is required to provide to the woman at the time of marriage. This sum can be agreed upon in advance and is mandatory according to Islamic law, Sharia. Mahr is not a gift or a bride price as it might seem at first glance, but a legal obligation that the man must fulfill in favor of his wife. The term mahr comes from the Arabic word muhar, payment or compensation for something. It symbolizes respect and honor for the woman and her rights in marriage. An important aspect of mahr is that it is given directly to the woman, not her family or relatives. This ensures her financial independence and protection in case of divorce or other challenging life circumstances. Mahr serves several purposes. First and foremost, it acts as a guarantee of financial security for the woman. It is a form of protection that assures the woman she will not be left without means of support if her relationship with her husband comes to an end for any reason. Furthermore, mahr is also a symbol of respect and responsibility that the man assumes toward the woman. The obligation to pay mahr helps establish more balanced and equitable relationships within the family. Mahr also highlights the woman's status in marriage. She is not the property of her husband but has her own rights and obligations. Some sources in Sharia suggest that mahr should be reasonable, in line with the social and economic status of the parties involved, but at the same time, it should be significant enough to provide the woman with confidence in her position. Typically, mahr consists of two parts: mahr muajjal, an amount paid immediately, and mahr muakhar, an amount that can be paid later, in the event of divorce or the husband's death. The answer to this question depends on many factors, including the country, the social and economic status of the parties involved, and the traditions that exist in different Islamic communities. In some countries, mahr may be a relatively small amount, for example, a few $100s or its equivalent in local currency. In other countries, depending on the status of the bride or her family, mahr can be significantly higher. In Islamic tradition, there is a concept of a reasonable mahr, which is considered the norm. In some countries, this could be as little as $100, while in others, it could amount to several $1,000s. It is important to note that Islamic law does not restrict the amount of mahr, but it does warn against excessive demands. In the hadiths of the Prophet Muhammad, it is stated that mahr should not be too high because excessive demands can create difficulties in establishing the marriage and lead to financial problems. The amount of mahr depends on various factors. It may be high in cases where the bride's family has significant financial resources, or where the groom wants to demonstrate his financial ability and commitment to his obligations. On the other hand, mahr may be lower in more modest families or when the couple decides that such an amount is more appropriate for them. It is important to remember that mahr is not a transaction but an obligation based on religious principles, and its amount should be fair and reasonable. As mentioned earlier, mahr can be divided into two parts: mahr muajjal and mahr muakhar. Mahr muajjal is the amount that is paid immediately upon marriage or within an agreed time frame. This can be in the form of money or other valuables, such as gold or jewelry. Mahr muakhar is the amount that is paid later, if the husband chooses to divorce his wife or if she survives him. This money provides the woman with a certain level of financial security. To consider a specific example, mahr may be set at $500, which the man is required to pay to his bride at the time of marriage. This amount could be divided into two parts: $200 as mahr muajjal, to be paid immediately upon marriage, and $300 as mahr muakhar, which can be paid in case of divorce or other situations prescribed by Sharia. Mahr is an important element of Islamic marriage that provides financial protection for the woman and forms part of her rights in marriage. The amount of mahr depends on various factors, but it should always be fair and reasonable, in accordance with social norms and the possibilities of the parties involved. It is important that mahr is set with respect to traditions and the requirements of Sharia. ensuring both parties have comfort and confidence in their future relationship. I hope this video has helped you understand what Mahr is and why its amount is so important. If you are interested in learning more about other aspects of Islamic marriage, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Thank you for watching.